What's up, everybody? We're back again, episode 42 of the Creased podcast. I'm half the Creased podcast, Trey Treasy. My other half, Casita. What's poppin', dog?
Nothing much, my man. Just another day in paradise, episode 42. I'm ready for it. Let's go.
Back again, yeah. So now we've gotten through All-Star break. We've gotten through some holidays. We got some more holidays to talk about in this one. Some rappers kicks to talk about this one. So this is a jam-packed episode. As always, we just want to stop and say we appreciate everybody for following, subscribing, liking, everything like that. So we really appreciate it. Some of our videos on YouTube or on Instagram have been going up, so we really appreciate y'all following, telling your friends to follow. So definitely continue to do that. Other than that, we can move right into our first segment of the day. I know my least favorite segment, to be honest with you. This is the L meter. So how did your L meter play out for you this week?
Man, it was heavy. I got a little bit, but not too much. I came up on a pair of over breaks.
Okay.
Shout out to my friends over there in Massachusetts. I got them through Concepts. My sneakers app is bricked. I'm convinced that it is bricked at this point. I probably couldn't even hit random. Oh no, I couldn't hit regular all white Air Force Ones even if I wanted to. So carpet SBs, that was a major L. Of course, I missed out on those. And then the last one was the cream 700 version 2s. I tried. Of course, they did a draw system too on Adidas, and that was a big L for me as well. So, how'd you do?
Which overbreaks did you get?
I got the black ones.
Hard, super hard. Those are super nasty, but I did not get either of the overbreaks from the sneakers app recently. The undercover collab. The worst of my L meter for sure this time around was for the carpet companies. I was really looking forward to those SBs, as well as all the other dunks that dropped last week. We had the black and white, some of the other colors, just big L's all the way across the board on all of those. And then the creams, they definitely, I felt like they, as expected, they jumped up in popularity right before they dropped. So I felt like those were going crazy on Saturday. But other than that, my L meter was, I want to say, fairly stagnant, only because I didn't try too much towards the end of the week. So I'm not going to be too upset about this one. The carpet companies, if you have any pictures of those, or tag Creased Pod on everything, man, we really want to show those off because those are hard. Those are super duper hard.
I think what happened with the creams is they only gained popularity after nobody was able to get the carpets. So
Ooh. Hot take.
Very hot, very hot. Let's go ahead and talk about what we do have. So KOTD. Today is St. Patty's Day. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I figure I'm gonna bust out something green real quick. I got the undefeated 97s, you know what I'm saying? These are as green gets. So yeah, man. These dropped back in December of 2020. These were actually considered bricks, which is funny to me because the first go around of the undefeated 97s were not bricks. So crazy to think that one shoe could be highly coveted, the next one can be considered a brick. I love these. I don't have a pair of shoes in this color green, so I figured this would be excellent for today's episode. So this is my kick of the day.
Nice. Yeah, that is a fire shoe. I was lucky enough to come up on a pair of those myself. I did come with my green today on the jacket, but I didn't even put it together on my kick of the day today.
So. Oh, dang.
Oh, good. Those are fire though. Love the undefeated collab. I'm a fan of the 97, so I think it's pretty sweet. My shoe this week, I went with a shoe I wear fairly often because of the colors and stuff like that. But my shoe this week, Jordan 11 IE, or the retros. This one's a little bit dirty. I wear this one, like I said, an awful lot. This was gifted to me from my trusty companion here. Really appreciate you for these, my man. But these are hard. I love this shoe. A lot of people aren't as big a fan of the IE version. But I think the mesh panels in between are extremely breathable. Yeah, man. And I wear, as y'all know, I wear a lot of black and red. So these are one of my favorite shoes to just rock on a regular basis. I can wear these anytime, all the time. Love this shoe very much. Red translucent outsole, super duper hard. So Jordan 11 IE Gym Red and White was the name on that one. So that's my kick of the day. I like that shoe very much.
I love IEs, man. I think I like IEs more than I like regular 11 lows.
Those are hard, but
personally, I do like IEs a lot more. Those mesh panels, like you mentioned, are Those are that's the ticket right there. That's what everybody needs.
For sure.
All
So
right.
that's gonna
What are
be our
y'all rocking? We want to know what y'all are rocking. Go ahead and comment down below. Let us know. Go ahead and tag us as well in all your sneaker photos on your social media accounts. Use our hashtag CreasedPod. We appreciate it, and we may feature you in our next episode.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So let's get into our first big segment of the day, fresh out the box. So this is going to be where we just kind of discuss our news topics in the sneaker world. And we're going to start off with probably the biggest news undoubtedly within the last week and going forward. Not only one, we have two rappers coming out with shoes. We will start with the obvious here, the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 collab with the Fragment brand. We've seen a couple different sets of pictures now on those. You know, now we have the full understanding that's going to be a primarily white upper with the blue hints, with the Fragment detailing on the back, black swoosh facing backwards as expected. So it's a super fire shoe in my opinion. What do you think about the first picks that we've seen of the Jordan 1 Fragment Travis Scott?
I just wish the toe was black. Not necessarily the toe box panel, but just the black toe around it was black. Aside from that, it's another Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 high, in my opinion. I'd much rather regular frags.
Yeah.
Yeah, personally.
Right.
But yeah, no, I mean, good for him. You know, I'm still waiting on the Fragment collab with Sakai. I think that one's going to hit a little bit stronger, in my opinion. But congratulations to Travis. You know, I'm sure it's easy when you have 2 feet inside the door already. So, yeah, congrats to him, man. That's good for him. I think it's just going to be a super duper hype shoe. It's going to be, I doubt anybody's actually going to wear them if they get them. I think it's just going to be flipped. Oh, okay, yeah, of course you. But yeah, no, I just see a lot of people just buying it to resell it and then just making money off of it. It's going
I'll
to
watch
be an NFT.
I'll watch out for Joe West because he's gonna have all the Travis Scott fragments. But no, like you said, like this is gonna be over extreme hype. I mean, this is gonna be like all the other Travises that have come out. There's gonna be Grateful Dead hype, Chunky Dunky hype. That's what this is already in what are we in March? And we're looking at these probably definitely end of the year, but I think like they said fall 2021, but I'm thinking like late fall 2021. So I'm not gonna front with you. I love this shoe. I think it looks fantastic. I love the colors on it. I love the white panel in the middle with the black swoosh on it. I just think it works really well. Like you said, they could have fixed some minor detailing with the panels on some of the colors. I did notice that myself, but for the most part, this shoe is a banger, and very much looking forward to it. I saw he was like he got Cactus Jack Sharpies now and all kinds of stuff. So this man's going to the ends of the earth. So that's going to be the Travis Scott Fragment Jordan 1 collab. We can move into another rapper. You want to break this one down for us?
Yeah, man. I don't even know where he's from, but Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is doing a collaboration with Adidas on a Forum buckle low. He's introducing like a new style of the Forum. These actually dropped today for $160. It's a mocha coffee inspired shoe. Nice cream based. Can you even say cream? No, coffee based. It's a coffee colored shoe on a Forum. It has nice light blue shoelaces to accompany that. I think the thing that really sells it for me is the lace lock in the back with the drawstring type of thing, and then of course the buckle is what has it. It also has 2 tongues. One of them is removable as well. I like the little eye patch. Is it an eyeball?
Looks like that's what it looked like.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a cool looking shoe, and then on the strap it also says Yo Visto, I see.
Yeah,
I dress like this.
that
So
boy.
yeah, so I mean, I probably wouldn't wear the buckle with it if I got it, but I like this shoe a lot personally. It's just something about the color. Again, these fall colors that keep coming out in the middle of the year, not in the appropriate time, but they still look good. Um, I think the shoe looks really dope. I like it a lot. It kind of looks very Ivy Parkish. This is something Beyonce could have dropped in her collection as well. But congratulations to Bad Bunny and Adidas for coming together and making something that's desirable, that people actually are looking forward to. I think people across the board, even if you are a predominant swoosh fan, or if you just rock with Reebok, there's some Bach boys out there, but I really see that a lot of people would go for this. This is a great looking shoe.
I'm sorry, dog. I'm
Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, devil's advocate again, but yeah, these shoes are horrendous. I do not like these at all. These shoes really, really suck. The double tongue is like very much just jocking on Sakai. The fact that you can pull it out is interesting. But like, yeah, the buckle don't like, or the strap across the top don't like that at all. I think the one good thing I'll say about this is the one thing you pointed out, the drawstring on the back with the pulley tab. I really like that. I think that's a really cool feature. I'd like to see that like on some more models, but I'll tell you where this shoe looks like it fits for me. And we talked about it probably like this 42. We probably talked about it like 34, 35 episode. The Star Wars pack, like this is like right in with that Star Wars pack with me because it's the same model and the same color scheme as some of those and whatnot, and they all were really bad. So this one kind of just plugs right in. So,
Disrespect.
yeah, I mean, like obviously we're not even gonna talk about how high the Travis Scott is up here, but like that J Balvin shoe is way, 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 way better, and it's not just because it's a Jordan shoe. You know what I'm saying? It's not just because it's Jordan. They could have put that on. I don't know. I really just don't like this foreign buckle low at all. But like the colors and the light blue laces on the browns is just like
Balvin.
Oh, for sure, like 100%.
Honestly, that's one of the most hyped shoes I consider of all time. That shoe is just overly hyped. Yeah, no, that is an ugly shoe. That's
Even talks about it.
Hmm?
Like to be most hyped, like people don't even talk about it anymore. I feel like it kind of came and went. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because it wasn't that good.
You can't be ultimate hype if they're not still like dying over it. You know what I'm saying?
People just bought it for the namesake alone. This shoe would stand great by itself. This forum buckle would stand great by itself.
Foreign buckle.
I
No,
mean,
sir.
the four is based off of the 84. It's based off of the Forum Low 84. And
Also,
that was an all-time best-selling shoe. I'm not saying that the Air Jordan 1 wasn't.
yeah.
It came out in 85, but the way that they took the shoe apart in the J Balvin one and like made it all with the cutout shapes in it, that's not how you do that. That's not fire.
So you
This
just
is fire.
2 tongues on it and a pulley string, and you got it.
Yes, exactly. Precisely.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Precisely.
All right, let's move on from that. We're gonna stick with the 3 stripes though. So moving on, we're getting into something I've been wanting to talk to you about. So I've been seeing this. Adidas is, they have their Adidas Confirmed app now. This is their sneakers, competitor now. So what they're doing is essentially an Adidas golden ticket. So what this is going to do on the Confirmed app, you have until the 20th of March. This to sign up for this Willy Wonka style ticket. And what it's going to do is essentially anything you've entered in for a raffle on the Adidas Confirmed app, if you get this golden ticket, you will be able to get one of those shoes guaranteed. I believe within the next 30 days from when you win the ticket. So whenever you win this ticket, if you are lucky enough to get this ticket within the next 30 days, anything you confirmed for on your Confirmed app, you will get one of those for sure. No doubt about it. No questions. I feel like this is a good way to start, handing out some dubs ahead of time. That way people can't be too upset at you and stuff like that. So how do you feel like this is going to combat with like the L meter? And, is this any competition for sneakers?
Honestly, no. I don't see it being that too competitive with the sneakers app. I the way I see it is they only started rolling this out coincidentally right around the time that your taxes are coming back in, around the same time as these stimulus checks are rolling around. This is Adidas' attempt at like securing your bag. They just want to take your entire check. So this is their response to that. I don't think it has any correlation to the sneakers app whatsoever. So no, I mean like it's cool that they'll guarantee you a pair of shoes, uh, but you also have to win the ticket on top of that. So it's almost like another raffle, like a sneakers draw type of approach to it, except now they mask it with a ticket. So yeah,
It's a raffle for a raffle now. So
hello, yeah, I'm not. Where do I win? That's basically what I'm wondering. So, I mean, let's say, for instance, I confirm on this Bad Bunny foreign buckle, and I get this golden ticket. I mean, what different would it have been had I entered the raffle that was already going to take place, and then I still won it? You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, no, that's a I can see how that would be tough to get around and stuff like that. But yeah, this golden ticket is an interesting, little flip into the app and all that. But yeah, I don't see it blowing up or being anything that people are going crazy for. That's for sure. So, and also like everybody's just going to use this for easy 350s anyways.
build up that icon status. That's all they need.
Facts, big facts, big facts. All right, so we can get out of the three stripes there and into our last segment for Fresh Out the Box on episode 42 of the Creased podcast. So last but not least, we're gonna get into everybody's favorite segment, Year of the Dunk Part 2, essentially. So this is gonna be our Nike Dunk updates. We got two pairs that have recently come out. I believe that was the 15th. So it's 15th, yeah, 15th on the sneakers draw. That was Monday. Yeah, those were each $100. We had two different pairs. That was the orange pearl pair, which is kind of like a light Arctic pink with the white panels on it, and then the green strike multicolor pair, which is exactly what I said. It is just multicolor panels throughout the entire shoe. I didn't personally like that one very much. Both pairs are women's exclusive. However, they do go up to 10 and a half men's sizes. So what do you think on these two pairs, my man? Anything that you wish came in your size?
Um, the orange pearls look really nice. I think it'd be a great lady shoe. I think the green strikes were based either off of. I don't think there's any yellow on the green strikes, but I would say easily like Google, or they're based off of Windows. Like, because I think even in the description on the sneakers app, it was based off of the evolution of technology. So yeah, so I mean, I'm just trying to allude to, you know, whatever clues they're putting out there. So, um, but honestly, the green stripes were not as appealing at all. Um, and then with using this draw system, it's kind of getting old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if this is their way of combating bots, then so be it. But I never see that Gotham screen anymore. Again, my account's bricked. So, but did you like any of them?
I do like the orange pearl pair. I think it looks good. I like that color for sure. I don't know if I'd be able to rock them, but I do like that color a lot. The green strike pair was not for me. I did see someone, since you mentioned it, I did see someone say that they thought this looked like the eBay ones
Oh,
from back.
there we go.
Same situation, but yeah, that's technology evolving. I can kind of see it. So that's going to be the Nike Dunk update for this week. We had two pairs dropped this past week. Stick tuned to the Crease podcast so we can get you some more Year of the Dunk 2 updates. So moving on into our order confirmed. What we got, dog? Today's the day.
Today is the day. Today is the day. Hence the greens. We're going to talk about the Nike St. Patty's Day Air Max 90s. These released on the 12th. So last week for $130. Had a gridded mesh toe box. They had the embroidered clover leaves going along the mud guard, and the shamrocks, yeah, but the clover leaves, and dark and light green mixtures all in the shoe as well. What was your take on these? I mean, honestly, I'm not a big 90 fan. I'm not a super big 90 fan. I come on this show and I say this a lot. But this would be one of those shoes that you kind of make an exception for, just for the holiday. You know what I'm saying? If I had to rock this shoe for today only, then I could get by with it. But aside from that, I could not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we saw over Christmas break, we also saw a Christmas pair of the 90s that had like the fuzzy inside and all that, and like very holiday themed with these 90s, and they're just going all the way in on them. So again, yeah, this is not for me. I wish they'd have done something different with that gridded like mesh texture. Don't like that at all, at all, at all. I don't like that. I don't like the color of it on this, and I damn sure don't like the texture of it. So these are definitely a no-go for me on the 90s. These dropped. So the 90s dropped on the 12th already. So these have already been out for a little bit. They came out for $130. We're highlighting these because today's the day. Today is St. Patrick's Day, our St. Patrick's Day episode. So we are highlighting those, but we also want to mention that these come with a matching Air Force One when the pictures first released. I'm talking identically matching. The shamrocks are along the little right above the midsole and everything. So these do not have a date, and they're not currently on sneakers as of us shooting this. So we do expect to see these at some point today. So be checking your app and definitely expect to see the Air Force One St. Patty's Day from Nike pop up for sure. I would not be shocked at all to see those.
I would rather rock those. The Forces. And
Oh, yeah.
if the pictures are what they say they are, I would much rather the Forces. I think the Forces from like '06 were even better. But anyway, that they had like patent leather on it and they looked fire. But yeah, I think there are a couple foot stores that still have the 90s. So just check your locals and see if you can still get them. Next up, we got the Kobe 6 Pro Tros, the All-Star games. These dropped also on Monday, the 15th for $180. Of course, Kobe wore these in the 2011 All-Star game. They are as close as a one-to-one to the OG as possible. The Pro Tros now feature the Air Zoom Turbo, which is a responsive heel foam all throughout the midsole and the outsole of the shoe. The Grinches had this as well, and as we know, it has the red snakeskin upper, and it's red and black and icy blue translucent outsole. Um, you know how these Kobe's are going nowadays. Kobe's are in and out the door, so of course this is something that we all would like, but I'm not sure if either of us would get our hands on them.
No, I really like these though. I really like these a lot. These are super dope. When we talked about the All-Star game 2 episodes ago, these were the Kobe's we were talking about that we thought we were going to see that weekend. So not see these, and it was very upsetting. But these were the ones we expected. Like he said, 2011, Kobe wore these as I want to say back then they were called like the Western Conference or something like that. They might have been called the All-Star game still, but I remember he made this color because he was obviously wearing the Western Conference jersey, which these shoes matched. But yeah, these are dumb hard, bro. Yeah, I have not gotten my hands on a pair yet. I will continue to look for these. But yeah, the Kobe 6 Pro Tro, I don't think that there's a colorway they could come out with that wouldn't be a banger right now. Except
no, those are easily they are highlighting this shoe to, I think, be one of Kobe's best signature models.
As they should.
Yeah, absolutely. And last but not least, we have the Yeezy 380 Kovaleite. These dropped on Monday for $280. Golly. Golly. It's a dark navy prime knit upper with purple shades and black laces, as well as the inner liner. It has a gum brown translucent outsole.
Yep.
Again, I was never a huge fan of these 380s, but honestly, these look good. I hate to say it. These actually look pretty good. I just like the contrast of the navy and the brown bottom. Of course, gum bottom is always going to win, but the dark navy on top really helps set it off, and I think it's a great color combo. So congrats, y'all won me over on a pair of 380s.
So my thoughts on these 380s is that they're not bad. They're definitely not bad at all. I do like that it kind of like merges into like a purplish color between the blue and the black. I think that looks good. And this is just a personal preference thing, but I cannot stand navy and black together. Just from a color palette perspective on my own end, I just cannot stand those two together. And with the laces being black and the inner lining being black, the navy just like fades right into black. And for me, that just doesn't go. But you are 100% correct. A primarily navy upper on a gum sole. It's hard to mess up, even though they found a way.
Yeah, can't lose. One of those perfect color combinations. And if you all have any of these shoes that we mentioned above for order confirmed, go ahead and post them online and use our hashtag Creased Podcast, and we will be happy to feature you in our next episode. Let's move on. Last but not least, we got a tracking order, a nice hefty one for this for this week. Go ahead and start us off, Trey. What we got up first?
All right, my man. So first things first, we got 2 pairs of Nike Air Max 95s. These are going to be collab with the artistic creative director of Dior. Everybody knows Kim Jones. So Kim Jones has been in the game for a hot minute, created probably most of your favorite stuff. So we got 2 Air Max 95s coming out, one being a black and total orange colorway, the other being a Volt colorway, kind of reminiscent of the OG Volt colorway for the 95s. These originally released on the 19th for $220 in Europe only, and now I've seen that they moved over to the States as well. We'll be releasing on the 19th of March for $220. You do get the translucent gridded uppers, which I'm going to stop talking about the gridded uppers. I just don't like them. But there is suede panels along the entire sides of the shoes, kind of where you get your layer down on the 95. However, these have like little cut gaps that are multi-sized throughout the entire side of the shoe. I think it's a cool little feature. It definitely gives it, like, I don't want to say designer just because he works for Dior, but it does give it a little bit more of a deeper look than you usually get with the 95, just like a basic 95, basic Nike shoe, right? So you get the ice blue translucent outsole, and then Kim Jones' name is printed and bubbled circled right towards the back heel on the lateral side of the shoe. So what do you think about Kim Jones's Air Max 95? It's pretty dope.
They're pretty cool. Definitely gifts and donations kind of thing. Not anything that you like set forward out. This is not a Dior one, like, yeah, he did that last year, and that really shook the game up. But I think they look good. I personally like the total orange pair with the black over the Volt pair. Reason me, I also like the mini swoosh towards the front of the toe box. That's anytime there's a mini swoosh involved, I personally just I get a little giddy. Those are the small details like that really like set it off for me with any particular pair of shoes. I was reading online about these shoes as well. Somebody mentioned that those little notches that are cut out in the uppers is very Morse code like. So I think that'd be really cool if it is written in Morse code and there is a message within the shoe. That'd be phenomenal fire. Like I don't even know how to read Morse code, but that would just be that'd be bueno. Yeah. And nothing to knock down on the Volt pair. I think the Volt pair looks great too. It's just personal preference. I'd just take the orange one.
Right. They both have either neutral gray or neutral black on them, so they're both rockable with all kinds of colors and stuff. And yeah, man, these are not a Dior Air Max 95. These are Kim Jones Air Max 95s. And so, as to your point for sure, he made the Dior last year. That was part of that last year. So I think these are super cool though, and $220. I don't think I'd pull that trigger, but like you said, donate any day of the week.
That's a tough trigger to pull. But he has a whole campaign with it on sneakers. He has the apparel to go along with it. I really want that poncho. I don't even think it's a poncho, but I think it's like an anorak jacket. But that anorak jacket is about $250 itself. So you're coming off there 500 easy. If you throw in a pair of shorts, you're looking at like $600 for a whole fit.
And that's still not the price of one ambush jacket. So we can move on into the last of the J's for episode 42. So we have an Air Jordan 3 this time around. It's going to be the Midnight Navy pair. This is going to be on the 20th for $190. This pair is, if you've seen the Georgetowns, then you've seen this shoe. So this is going to essentially be the all navy upper. You get the light gray elephant panels on the heel and the front of the shoe, and then you just get basically the white midsole, navy outsole. So this is the Georgetown 3 without any Georgetown logos on it. It has no kind of significance connected to the school at all. These are considered the Midnight Navy pairs. So what do you think about that? And how do you really feel about Jordan's essentially being re-released exactly the same shoe, just without the branding on it, without the school's logos on? How do you feel about that?
It's lazy. Just don't do it. You know why we want the shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like to me now, this is just gonna be a brick. I feel like the Midnight Navies are just gonna sit. If anything, Cowboys fans around the world will rejoice and they will buy these and they will wear these at the AT&T Stadium.
Whoa,
But uh,
had that.
between these and the Flint 13s, like these are like Cowboys all in all. They love this. But for me, I personally don't like them. If it came with the G, like the capital G on the tongue, and then the bulldog head on the heel tab, then you can start talking about some collectible items. But this is just going to be another Air Jordan 3, in my opinion. So uh, I'll definitely be taking a nap
Yeah,
whenever this drop.
I mean, we've seen Michigans now. We've seen fake, not fake. I keep saying fat. I said fake Oregons the whole time we did the Oregons when they were coming out, the green ones. I don't remember the name of those, like Element Green or something, but
Oh, green apples.
green apples, yes. So like they're not fakes, but like yeah, they're definitely lesser than, and yeah, it definitely feels lazy and a bit knockoffish. So that's how I feel about those.
I'm sure it has something to do with legality with NCAA and the Jordan brand, and yeah, but I think
My thinking behind it is that Georgetown is a Jordan brand school already. So if their athletes are getting these and they're making those special, then they can't just let those go out to the whole public. That's just my thought behind it.
that makes sense. I can
Yeah.
see that.
Still stupid, and yeah, I wish they would, I wish they'd release some more schools then or something. I don't know. Give us something cool, man. We don't want these plain ass J's no more.
Yeah, nah, yeah, these are very boring.
Yeah,
Absolutely boring.
passed up that funny. So we can get into our last little thing of the day. So last of our tracking order is going to be the Reebok Question Mid. Why not us? So this model, I feel like we talked about this model every episode last year in 2020. Down a little bit going into 2021, but this model is still a banger. It's the Reebok Question Mid, obviously Allen Iverson's one of his signature models. This is based off his 2001 All-Star Game appearance where he led his team with 15 points in the fourth, and they overcame a 21-point deficit, and Iverson won the MVP award, as everybody remembers, in 2001. But this shoe is considered the Why Not Us. It's the Question Mid. It's all white, black toe cap, black translucent outsole, and then black on the heel. So very clean shoe. I think it's super crispy. I like everything about this one. These drop on the 19th for $140 via the Reebok website. So what do you think about the Why Not Us Question Mid?
Very Concord-esque. If
Yeah,
you think about it, yeah, very Concord-esque type of shoe. Nothing really too flashy about it. I would say maybe just the stitching on the ankle collar, because they stitched it diagonal, and that was about it. I think that was the only highlight that I really saw of the shoe. But aside from that, I don't see it sitting down. Reebok has been having, ever since Adidas announced its separation from Reebok, I see more and more people buy Reebok. Those D Browns came out a couple weeks ago or last week, and those flew off the shelves. I really thought they were going to sit, but they didn't. Like they were sold out instantly. So congratulations for Reebok to taking advantage of what the people want and giving it to them and helping them stay above float. For me personally, if I can come across this pair, I'll hold on to it. I will try to get this. Now Reebok does their releases at night. They do it like, well, for us here in the Central Time Zone. Yeah, they release it at 11 p.m. for us. So if you're not if you're not hip to it, you could sleep, literally fall asleep during the entire thing, and it would suck. But all in all, I think the shoe's great. I'll probably try to cap.
yeah, for sure. These are dope. These remind me kind of I don't remember what the name of them are. I bet you remember, but they were like the black toe with the scratches off to gold.
Oh, was it the other way around? Was it gold to black or black to gold?
It was the when it was on the black toe cap. That's what this kind of reminds me of without the
Yeah.
gold, piping on it. But this one obviously doesn't change or anything like that. Like you said, there's not much to this shoe. It's a black and white Question Mid, so it's cool. It's nice for $140. Definitely, probably worth it in my opinion. It's a quality shoe, no doubt about it. But yeah, no, nothing too wild to finish out this episode. That's for sure.
Yeah. Only if they have like real hexalite. I've heard a lot of the retro Iversons do not have like authentic hexalite, which is like their technology in the shoe. But hopefully this is a one-on-one type of shoe. So I'll be looking forward to it. Hopefully we can get a pair.
Yes, agreed.
Absolutely. So that's going to wrap up episode 42 of the Creased podcast. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all your social media activities. Go ahead and do that with us here as well. Make sure you ring the bell as well. That way you can tell whenever we drop brand new videos. Now 42 weeks in, we are 10 weeks away from a year. Cannot wait to celebrate that. We might have to do something big. I don't know what to do yet, but we will think about something. You got anything else for the people?
No, man. Appreciate y'all watching again. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing and following and everything. And stay tuned. We got some more, like Steve said, we got some goodies coming up this week. We might have some merch possibly coming up soon that we might allow y'all to buy. That might be coming soon, Creased podcast merch. So who knows? We'll see about that. But yeah, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. And yeah, man. Midnight Navy's coming out this week. Why not?
Oh, sick.
It's gonna be a sick week. But,
oh man, I can't wait. I'm just dying of all the excitement of all these shoes that are dropping. Oh man. So like always, ain't no half stepping around here. So we will catch y'all for episode 43, whenever that is. And until then, peace.
Peace.